Now, tonight has been a celebration of the public engagement and outreach work that the university is involved with, and in particular now working very closely with the Royal Institution of Great Britain. This has been something of a process where over the last 2.5 years we've been working with the Royal Institution to bring together something that's very special. There's only another young scientist centre down in London. Now there's one in Preston, and the North West generally will benefit from having it here in this city.
We're offering school students a chance to use some really high-tech, really cutting-edge equipment. And what we're offering to students is a chance for them to be a scientist or be an engineer for a day and give them a taste of what it's really like to do investigation work rather than, following a recipe or a protocol. School science is amazing, but what we're trying to do here is enhance that and enrich what the students learn at school and give them a chance to openly explore science.
It's so good to see the centre here now operational and getting students in and inspiring them to see that science is a creative process, not just something to be learned from a textbook, but something for them to discover for themselves.
3, 2, 1.
I thought today was fantastic. We had children from a local primary school in Lancaster seeing firsthand some very high quality experiments. Burning metals, seeing what colours come out of those metals, experimenting with what happens when you react water with potassium and ether, and of course the children love the Big Bang explosion, which is always a favourite. So I thought it was excellent, and I think what it does is it shows primary school pupils what science can be about and how important it is. The first experiment, for example, taking a piece of blood and applying different chemicals to it to prove that it is blood and not red paint, was, I thought, superb, and it shows really that you can use science in a real way in the real world, and this exposes those young people to the uses of science as well as the Big Bang.
I'm here today at the Young Scientist Centre in Preston. It's a pleasure to be here, and I was able to open the Young Scientist Centre and give my TED talk to a group of maybe 50 to 100 people from local colleges, universities, and just about everyone actually. It was on the internet that I came across this guy, Taylor Wilson, who'd created nuclear fusion at 14. And I was like, wow, he made a fusion reactor in his back garden. So I had to get myself some of that. So I turned back to the internet.
Jimmy was incredible tonight. The fact that at such a young age, firstly to have the wherewithal to bring the experiment together, and then tonight to actually be able to articulate that in the way that he actually did. And the experiment worked. It wasn't the fact he just did something and it didn't work. He actually produced nuclear fusion, and that in itself is an achievement which he can be very, very proud of, and we're very proud of him.
He's taken the reins of the challenge that were presented to him. He saw something that caught his imagination, and he's actually gone with it and realised that he is capable of doing that. And one of the greatest things that we see about all students that come into our Young Scientist Centre down at the Royal Institution, and also I would dare say the Young Scientist Centre here, is students go away feeling empowered that they can actually go and experiment with the world. That's what Jamie did, and he's now in a position where he can inspire other young people to go and do exactly the same.
This country is a modern economy, a growing, booming economy. We need more scientists. The predictions are that we need 7 million people with good science, a good science education for industry by 2030. Already, employers are telling us that they are short of 40,000 people with a science background in their companies today. Of course, by 2030, that'll mean another 1.3 million people with a science background. So we need to encourage more young people to take science to as high a level as their interests will allow them.
My favourite thing about the science show was when Anna did the whole thing with the fire and she used the different metals for the different colours.
What I liked best today was when the girl set fire to her jar, because it was dangerous.
My favourite thing today was the third one where it exploded and then it did it and then it made everybody jump.
I liked all the different things because I just love science.
We know we have something that schools want, that students want, that hopefully will go on to inspire many hundreds or even thousands of scientists.
What the Young Scientist Centre is, it's all about inspiring the next generation of scientists into into fields in science, engineering and all your STEM subjects. So it is a crucial part, and especially at the minute when we're really lacking in enthusiasm in those fields, it really needs to be pushed up there, I reckon. And I reckon me being here today hopefully has had some effect on getting someone into science.